911. Nashville Season 1, Episode 10 Review. Let it RIP. 911. Nashville Season 1, Episode 10. Let it RIP. Focuses on the trials and tribulations that accompany grief and the loss of a loved one. So far this season, we've only heard of Cammie's late husband, Mark, in quick mentions. But this episode helps break down those walls, offering a real sense of emotional healing for Cammie. Elsewhere, the growing tensions between Taylor and Blue continue to grow out of control as their flirtatious back and forths catch the eye of others in the firehouse. For anyone who has lost a family member, friend, significant other, or anyone of importance, it's easy to relate to Cammie's current state. Yes, 3 years is a long time to be still talking to one's dead husband and leaving daily voicemails. However, that is the cruel, dark reality of what the healing process looks like. It's not something that you get used to in any set amount of time, and it is different for everyone. The most important part of the healing process, though, is having someone to lean on in those critical moments. Thankfully, Cammie has Blythe to help reel her in when she starts to go off the rails. Cammie, if I don't start letting go, what's going to come of me? Facing reality is hard. That's why it's so important to have a family that is willing to be there for you. Despite how jarring it is in the moment to say, given they were at a charity hockey game, Blythe is right. Mark is dead. He's not coming back, and it's exactly what Cammie needs to hear to start living her life again. The chemistry between Jessica Capshaw and Kimberly Williams-Paisley remains phenomenal. The two work tremendously well on screen together and always deliver a quality performance. Another duo that is doing wonders for me right now is Paisley and Kobe Bell. Despite the rocky start to their friendship, Nick, aka Agent Turner, and Cammie have a lot more in common than they first thought, and we're seeing the spark between the two bloom. Even if we don't get to see a relationship develop between Cammie and Nick, it is enough for the two to establish a friendship. You can never have enough people in your corner, and Nick has proven that he's only thinking about Cammie's best interests. He's able to relate to her pain of losing a spouse, having to take it day by day, and the struggle of being able to move on, while not letting that love fade. Plus, without his invitation to the grief group, Cammie never would have made the first step of canceling Mark's cell service. Nick is a positive addition to her life, and I truly cannot wait to see how their connection develops throughout the back end of the season. After a few weeks of build-up, and Taylor laying down hint after hint that she's interested in Blue, we finally get to see the two address the situation. And it's as awkward as you can imagine. Instead of voicing their mutual feelings in a natural manner, the audience is initially led on to believe that Taylor could be potentially cheating by flirting with Blue. Thankfully, though, we see that falsehood remedied by the end of the hour, and the truth behind Taylor's feelings poured into the open. While I am not against a potential relationship between Blue and Taylor, it is alarming that we're only getting glimpses into Taylor's life because of her potential relationship with a man. Instead of waiting until more than halfway through the season to give the audience a peek behind the curtain into her living situation, we could have had a true bonding moment between Station 113. As Ivy previously said, and will continue to state, there is not enough music incorporated for this series to be set in Nashville. Showing Taylor practicing her guitar at home alongside her roommate would have been a much better setup. Despite my grievances with how the situation plays out on screen, it's exciting that Jelani Aladdin is joining the 911 Nashville crew. Finally, some more LGBTQ+ representation. Honestly, it's quite appalling that this series is getting the same treatment as 911 and 911 Lone Star, where openly queer characters are in the everyday mix. Roxy is the only openly gay character the series has featured so far, and there's been no build-up on it whatsoever. Spoiler alert. LGBTQ people exist in Tennessee. They can be incorporated into the mix and mentioned more than once every 6 episodes or so. What did you think of this episode of 911 Nashville? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to leave your own rating. 911 Nashville airs Thursdays at 9/8 on ABC. Check out our latest TV recommendations, updated weekly.